Hello and welcome everybody to this stream. This is part 3 of the island house build that we're trying to do. Yeah, it's basically meant to be a survival house. As you can see, we've got the structure up and going. Just a quick recap, that's the tiny island that we found. Hey Trappy, nice to see you in the stream. Welcome, hope you enjoy the stream. And yeah, quick recap, basically we just did the built in this docking station with these cool stairs to the entrance, and then we also marked out where we want to do our stairs. I'll show you guys very quickly. Thank you very much, I'm glad you like the build. And this is a quick detail of the stair that we want to use. If you can call this a stair, it's probably just a ladder. The reason why I used trapdoors is because I didn't want the glass panes to attach to any block. And yeah, that will be the one portion for stairs, and the next one over here where these two forms overlap as well. That's basically it. So next up we actually need to build in a similar entrance like that over here on this side, and then build in the stairs. And then what we also went and did was I spoke of how I want to include a green roof with some grass. So I'll quickly want to get stuck into that, and yeah, we'll see how quick we can get that done. Just also quick reminder, I'm concealing the underside of the grass blocks with the spruce trapdoors. So I'm just going to go ahead and place the grass blocks everywhere very quickly. Hey Chip, thanks for joining the stream, hope you enjoy it. It looks like such a Marchi design. I'm glad you think so. I see Trappy said that they've been subscribed, subbed until 2022. Aren't we in 2022? Until 2022. So are you not going to be subbed after this year? I'm not going to go and put grass underneath there. I don't see the point, and realistically I don't think grass would grow in the shade over there without any direct sunlight. Let's actually get some bone meal for this, will make it a lot quicker. Oh, you're staying subbed. Oh, that's awesome to hear. Thanks for the support, I really appreciate it. I don't know if I want to keep the flower in there. It's toying with me. And it's just... I'm not a fan of the tall grass. I think we're going to be better off just placing the grass like that, if I'm being honest. Flower power. Maybe for another build, Chip. Maybe for another build. Thanks, Trappy. I really appreciate it. I'm not sure if you've watched part 1 or part 2, but it's basically a modular design. I've used columns, beams, and it's just a pattern that I've repeated all the way through. It's built on stilts, and you can go as long or as wide and as high as you'd like. That's the beauty about modular design. I can make a farm here. See, you've requested that. I remember somebody in the previous stream also requested a secret room, and I have added that to the list. I'm going to see how I can build a tunnel or something that goes underground, and that we can also create a mine, like a mine shaft there, because this is meant to be survival friendly. I think all survival builds need farms. That's a brilliant idea indeed. Maybe we should just use these levels as the farm. Actually, I could put the farms. I can make a farm on the inside there. No, I'm not gonna make a secret farm. What are we gonna be farming there? Diamonds. Can we grow diamonds? I suppose if we load some mod packs we could. Hey Bishop, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining. And I'm glad you like it. I think Bishop's been part of every single live stream for this build so far. Appreciate all the support. You wanna grow secret wheat? What kind of wheat is that? The special kind. Yeah, Trappy. I agree. Just a normal farm. So we are basically done with this. Let's just complete this look, finishing the planting the grass very quickly, and then I'm gonna take Trappy up on that challenge with brilliant idea and quickly zone a farm out on the interior as well. You know what, we could theoretically bring out a platform, maybe connect it with this and do like a farm here on stilts. I like that. Do you want me to start a survival series? I would actually want to do that. I've been thinking about starting a series. It's just that I don't know if people would find me entertaining enough playing a series where I feel like I'm better at building than just, you know, doing like a let's play. But my brother would love to do a survival series. Alright guys, I quickly want to mark out the farm, and we could do multiple farms here. We could bring one out here, and I think maybe one on the other side as well. I love that idea. Potentially over here. Yeah, no spoilers, Chip. No spoilers. Alright, so what I'm going to do is, Trappy had a very good idea. We're going to include a farm. So I'm going to add a farm. But I'm going to add it on the outside. Same concept. But just so that it has like a outside farm idea. So we're going to go back to the grid system we were using. So we skip 3 blocks and then add our foundation. So 1, 2, 3. Alright. Get rid of that. Bring it up until the level of, you know, where the ocean meets air. 1, 2, 3. There we go. 1, 2, 3. And we want to destroy as little as possible of the, you know, natural environment. 1, 2, 3. So we don't break what we don't need to break. Ocean meets air. Yes, thanks Chip. That's what I mean. The surface. Yeah, the surface of the water. So what I actually want to do is I want to bring like a exterior. I think I'm gonna need to put a door in here, and then if I'm not mistaken we put cobble here. Yep. Let's grab the cobble, drop the cobble on here, and then we connect the beams. Unfortunately I have to break those buttons. Same over here. Complete that like that. And then I'm too hasty now. Let's just fix that. I want to complete, or I want to use the same entrance design over here that I've used here. Chip, we are gonna add a waterfall, but I was thinking we could add it there. I was thinking of adding a waterfall like over here at a few portions, possibly here, so we get rid of the leaves. Maybe add a, let's see what it's gonna look like, something like this. How am I gonna do that? I don't know if that's gonna work, if I'm being honest. Yeah, something like this. And then I want to place the water on here and then let it spout down like that. I don't know if you have any other ideas, any better ideas, but I'm all open for good ideas. See, I want to copy this detail, so I just need to memorize it. Stairs, stone, stone stairs, glass, glass, and oak door. Did we keep the lanterns? Yes. Oh, that sound. Terrible sound. Not mistaken. Replace the stairs like that. My voice is too low. Sorry, I'm just speaking very softly. I should speak a bit louder. My bad. Yeah, I should speak a bit louder. I'm working on that. The sound pains your ears. It's a good one, Chip. That's a good one. Alright, so don't forget the pressure plates. Let's use them to open that. Makes it nice and easier for us. It's automated. Alright, so with that in place, let's complete this very quickly. Remember the extensions. So I'm not sure how big we actually want to make this farm. Maybe I should also build in the roof very quickly. 3 blocks in the middle, 3 blocks out, 3 blocks out. And place in the edges. Complete it here and this side as well. Trap is asking, how did I make a base like this if you want to make a base like this? I don't completely understand your question. Bishop, I'm using BSL shaders. Alright, so seeing that this is going to be our farm, that's essentially how I'm gonna make it. I'm considering not placing the logs in, the oak logs, but we'll see how it looks. It's a small farm. It's very small, so I'm considering to extend it. I want to keep the grid. Keep the grid system going, but the farm does need to be made bigger. Trap, you actually have lots of tutorials on the channel. We started with tutorials and then we kind of progressed into other content as well, but with these let's play or let's build series, the streams, what I'm going to do is I'm going to definitely create a tutorial for all of the houses that I build. So if somebody wants to build them, there will be a very quick and revised tutorial up on the channel, and it should be user friendly for everybody to be able to build it if they'd like to. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, remember. I think that I'm just trying to think if I want to do a long farm, you know, to keep in with the style of this design with these long lines, or if I want to break it a bit and make it like a box. So what I might want to do is make it like a plus. I think we're going to do that. So let's get stuck into that. So we've got one unit here, and this is used as the passage. So maybe what I'll do is I'll bring this out there. That will give us 2 blocks like that, and maybe I should bring it out one more. I think I'm gonna do that. 1, 2, 3. Remember the pattern. Bring it up like that. 1, 2, 3. Just like that, up to the surface level of the water. So that's passage, 1 block, 2 block, 3 block. Alright. I keep on moving or shuffling my blocks around. Place 1 level of fences. Remember the cobble. And then let's quickly build in the beams for structure, just to finish that off. Just quickly do it all around, fill it in here as well. Hey Cam, welcome to the stream. It's awesome to have you here. Glad you could make it, bro. Remember to build in the cobblestone blocks. I like using them as, I'm not too sure what to call it, but like a joining member in between the structural members of the beams and the columns. I also like to use them to break the direction of, is it the grain of the wood? Because I mean, like, what do? Do you do that? I suppose you could put it like that. That doesn't look too bad, but I think this just adds a little extra detail. It's very easy. Cobble's very cheap to get as well. Yeah, Chip's helping out. So if you've got any questions, ask. Chip will try and answer you and help you out as much as possible. Thanks, bro. I'm just moving on to the detailing. Remember we used stairs like this, and then on the corners we used slabs like that. So I'm just gonna replace that slab because that used to be a corner. Bring these stairs out, and you know what, I've just made a mistake. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna complete this, and then I'll show you now what mistake I actually made. I started with the aesthetic design, the decorations, before we actually finished the farm. Alright, now with that in place, remember I wanted to bring out an additional portion of the farm, this side and that side. I like the look of this now, but now I'm not too certain if I actually want to bring it out both sides or just one side. I know that I definitely want to bring it out this side, and I'll do that very quickly. So we remember that pattern, 1, 2, 3. Bring this line up like that, 1, 2, 3. Pull this up to the surface level, water, and then that's basically it. Alright, not there. I'm not even sure how that got placed there, but anyway. The fences. Add in the cobble, finish up with the beams, and now you'll see the mistake that I made. I actually went and I built in these stairs there, which wasn't necessary. Alright, so build in the columns, 3 blocks high, extend the beams, pop in the cobblestone, finish up the edges. There we go. We have to go finish it on the other side, but while we're here, I'll just finish the decoration, or the what can we call it, the trimmings, I'm not sure. Wrap around here, remember, slab in the corner, and there we go. Let's quickly do the same this side. Mossy cobblestone wall, same pattern, just make sure it's at the right place. Now this is where we can get a bit creative. We don't have to make this symmetrical. So if you look at it like this on plan, it kind of looks like a cross if we complete it there. However, I could maybe pop an extension out this side instead of bringing it in line like that. So I'm not sure. Why don't you guys tell me what you'd like me to do, and then I'll do it. So while I wait, I'll just build in the floor so long, and then when you can come up with the answer for me, over here, number 1 or number 2, where do we add that extension? 1 here or 2? I'll place 2 blocks here for number 2. Trappy, I don't have a server that I would be comfortable on streaming just yet. However, if all goes well, I'll one day want to include you guys in a stream and do like live building coaching sessions. And yeah, I don't know if this needs a roof, but even building competitions. So I don't have anything like that that I can share with anybody at the moment or have people play with, but I would love to do that one day. I was thinking of doing glass as walls. However, I'm thinking that that might ruin the exterior effect. Rizzial, you're one of the #1 people I'd want to have in the stream. I will make I promise you guys, I will make a server one day. It's definitely on the to-do list. So guys, please see this extension over here, this portion that's popping out. I need an answer. Do I bring one out here at number 1, or do I bring one out here at number 2? So while I wait for that, I'm going to fill in the roof with glass, so it kind of gets like a green roof atmosphere. Hey Yashat, sorry, not Yashat, Yajat, welcome to the stream, also a very regular viewer. Alright, 2, Cam says 2. He's the first one that answered, and I'm just gonna go with it. Thanks, Cam. Alright, so remember the 3-block grid system. 1, 2, 3. Bring this up, yeah. Oh no, the ecosystem. What have I done? 1, 2, 3. Bring this up here. That's right, it lines up. Standard procedure, this, I'm sure everybody knows this detail by now. I've done it so much. I'm also very tired of it. So we're just building in the beams very quickly. I think that's good. This is a mistake that I made earlier. So what we're going to do is just bring the columns up, extend those beams, pop in the cobble, finish up the extension details. There we go. Let's quickly do the trimmings. Remember, slabs at the corners. Finish this up here as well. Oh. Wrap this around. There we go. I'm just going to build in the grass block floor over here. I'm not sure why I'm using grass blocks, to be honest. I just had it in the inventory. We know we're going to make it farmland. Yajat, the modern house will come in after I finish this house, and then I'm planning to do one very quick stream or another series, a modern series, and then I will try to finish that modern house. If I'm correct, I think we have to start working on the interior. I think we were actually quite far with that house, and it's actually my favorite modern house I've built, so it was just a lot of work, long streams. Trap is asking me if you have a mod. Oh, do you want to be a mod for the stream? Let's see. I'll see how many streams you take part in and how active you are on the channel. You gotta earn our trust first, and then we'll see how it goes. Oh, I'm gonna hoe the grass soon. I have to first place water source blocks, so I need to incorporate that. Just need to get the floor in here. I wonder if I can replace this without breaking the pressure plate. Oh, I tried. Let's just drop that in there again. Alright, so all of this will now be farmland. I need to place the water source blocks. I think we must also get the lanterns in here. My brother's talking about the birds in the background. They make so much noise. As I mentioned, that they're making a noise again. I'm so sorry about that, guys, but I can't get away from that. It's just part of living in South Africa. Alright, I'm just gonna continue this detailing. I was actually thinking about using the oak fences as like railings, just to help prevent you from falling off. Because I mean, I don't know if it's necessary to include glass here. It will take away from that exterior experience. Trappy, yeah, Chip is my younger brother. He helps create content, he helps edit content. Yeah. Alright, so next up, lanterns, very quickly. And this was the general pattern, so let's just repeat that. Oh man, so many lanterns. We don't place them at the edges here. So just repeat this all over. Then we're almost done with the farm. So I've kind of left these fences there. What I might do, I suppose I should cover this up with glass, but now that's going to create a weird detail and that's going to bother me. Let's just get rid of this. We'll replace those lanterns. I think they are important to have them here. It looks good. Yeah, ask away, Trappy. Vishal, we're actually, I think that's what Yajat was talking about earlier. There's a massive modern house that I've been building in stream, and so far it's been the best stream that we've had. And I actually still need to finish that, so yeah, we will. I'm thinking about doing a detail like this. What do you guys think about this detail? Is it too much? At least this way should be quite protected. Is my mic volume too low? Because I know that's been a problem before. Or do I just have to speak louder? Now I'm gonna get in a bit of a pickle here because I don't think I'll be able to fly out to do some work on the outside. That's not right. So we just finish this up. I'll just have one broken. You know what? Maybe I should just add a fence somewhere to get in and out. I think we'll do it at the edge here. Oh, you know, I'm gonna build an entrance like that over here at the farm as well. I think that's a good idea. I'll leave this open. No, I'll add the fence in there. Yeah, I'm really old. I don't know if I even know the duck. I actually do know the duck song. I do know the duck song because of Chip. I'm gonna get some water quick because we need to figure out where we need to add the water source blocks. Oh, okay, thanks Cam. Yeah, because my volume's turned up in my streaming software, the mic. So I'm scared if I turn it up any louder than, you know, post stream, it might be too loud. I try to balance it between the music in the background and my voice. I need an idea of where I need to place source blocks for water now. I've got... Yo, Carib, welcome to the stream. Another regular. It's awesome to have you here. Alright, so for now, it might be a bit of a waste. I don't want to place the source blocks here because in my mind, theoretically, I think it will compromise the structural integrity of the structure. So what I'm thinking about doing is placing it in the middle of each square. And I think I'm going to place some trapdoors at the bottom to contain the water. So we'll just go place trapdoors like that, just in the center. Yeah, Trappy, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Great minds think alike. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. I think we've placed trapdoors in the center of every single... Yep, just gonna double check. Awesome. Yeah, no, it's cool. I'm glad. It's nice to see so many people part of the stream. It actually means quite a lot to me. And I really appreciate the support. And that you guys are here with me, talking to me, keeping me company. Alright, so what do we put on the lily pads? Yeah, let's put lily pads, not lolly pads. And I'm also going to put, I'm not sure if you guys know, but you can put lanterns in water. Now it's just going to be tricky to place it in here without dropping the trapdoor. I suppose I can just place it like that. Yeah, cool. I think that's a nice and concealed detail. And then lily pads. Does anybody else have any other ideas instead of lily pads? If you guys ask me, I'm 100% a Java fan. I don't have anything against any other platforms. I've just been playing since I think 2013 on Java. So I mean, since the beginning, I've been a Java fan. So that's all I really know. Right. We're hoeing the grass. And it's looking good. You want to add some green carpet? You know what? Let's see what it looks like. There's a moss carpet. That could like fit in with the theme, I suppose. How am I gonna get that right though? Oh, I suppose it will place on this lantern. So what's better, bro? I prefer the moss. I think the lime is just a bit too bright, but the lily pads kind of just feel more natural to me. I like this font. I'm gonna go ahead and just stick to the moss carpets. Thanks for the idea, Chip. Appreciate it. Oh, now you said lily pad. All right. We're going back to lily pads. No going back. Alright, next up, let's just get some wheat. Whatever makes me happy. Whatever makes you happy makes me happy. Just gonna get some seeds. Alright, for now I'm just gonna plant wheat, guys. I mean, if this was like a survival series, then I wouldn't just plant wheat. But for this design, we just do wheat. Alright, I think I've got everything here in place. Next up, I just want to add some oak leaves to the exterior for some decoration. Sugarcane's not a bad idea, Cam. That's actually a good idea. I think I'm gonna have to place the sugarcane here. Could look quite cool. Let's add it. What can I chuck? Just the grass. And that's obviously gonna have to be on grass, dirt or sand. So in theme, should I just stick with the grass that we're using? Sand could look quite cool here. Maybe some sand. Not sand, sand. I hear you, Chip. It is. Oh wow, okay. That was a noob mistake from myself. We're going with we're going with grass. Nobody saw that. There's no proof of that. Nothing happened. Can you end the stream at 4 hours, 23 minutes and 31 seconds? What? 4 hours? I don't know if if I can stream for that long. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Is there any specific reason why you want me to stream for over 4 hours? Oh, I see. 5 hours stream. Let's see how it goes. Alright, sugarcane's in. Next up, oak leaves. Let's add them at the borders. I wonder what biome this is, because the leaves don't look so rich. So I don't know if it's necessary to do the leaves like that. It kind of, I don't know, it takes away a bit of the design. Also want to add waterfalls at certain places just to break this, you know, it's very generic design. Well, yeah, we've added a garden. Thanks for that idea. Love it. Now, I'm not sure if I need to build another dock there. I suppose it could be important. A leaf pad, so what do you mean, like do something like this maybe? Let it like look like it's draping down like vines. If that's what you mean, Cam, that's a very good idea and I like it. Yeah, yeah. So Chip wants me to connect the staircase or build a staircase that comes out from the water into the house at the farm. So like this. But Does it go to the ocean floor? I don't understand. Potassium. Welcome to the stream. You want to connect 4 modules to create one. It's nice to have you here in the stream, Potassium. 4 modules to make one. You mean, oh, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 4 small cubes make one large cube. So instead of it making like a cross, it would just make like a cube like that. And Chip says it doesn't need to go all the way down to the floor. I hear you. So we don't have a dock like this. It's literally just like these stairs. You just would be on the boat and then the stairs would go up. You'd have to jump out of the boat first, but yeah. I love this idea of cams with the grass. I think I'm gonna go do that. Oh, leaves. I'll just repeat that detail every now and there. Here and there every now and then. Right, I was flying. So I'm not sure I'm going to handle that detail on the corners. I do see that at the edges I have added grass and I've skipped that here. I keep saying grass, it's actually leaves. It's Sunday. The brain's tired. Alright. Also, before I get too stuck in to doing that, I think that I also need to look at the placement of the waterfall. Because I think that could be very important. Like that. I wonder if I should include vines every now and there. Every now and there, every here and there. Oh, Trappy, your house almost got robbed. In real life. On the end of the farm, you could add a non-lit campfire as a walkway or a deck. That's a brilliant idea. How about I do that over here? It's nice. I like these little details we're adding. Let's get rid of the lily pads. Well, you want it at the end here. So I was actually thinking, oh, just like a deck that extends out. I hear you. Could be cool. Not could, it would be cool. And it's gonna be cool. Oh, okay, wait, I see a problem here. Let's keep that for at the end. So a deck down here. I know Chip wanted like a staircase down into the water. But deck on the water as well, that would be quite cool. I think it's definitely something that we can do. Before I forget, I quickly want to include the water feature. I hope this is gonna work. I don't know if this is gonna mess up now. Don't go on top there. Oh, sweet. Is this gonna work? Oh, that looks good. What do you guys think? I quite like that. So now before I go continue with adding the leaves, I quickly want to find the places that I want to do the waterfall at, because I want to do a few of them. Alright, so add a deck here and then have stairs going down. Okay, best of both. Let's do it. So I'm thinking maybe a waterfall here, and if I'm not mistaken it was like that. Let's add in the water. So I'm not sure if it would be cool to have a waterfall here. Maybe, hey? we've already got one there, so seeing that one's that side, we could do a detail like this. Bring it down like that. Okay, I'm gonna try to pronounce your name. Niva, welcome to the stream. It's nice to have you here. I hope you enjoy it. If you have any tips or ideas, please share them. Everybody's welcome to help design this house. I wonder if I should do a small waterfall over here. Don't overdo it with the waterfalls. Well, you see, I want to have one here, but I feel like I need to put a small one. Oh, I'm going to put one here and one there, and then it's done. That was like that. Oh. You know, if I put one there, it's kind of gonna spoil the whole cantilevering effect. Oh, it's Bishal. Bishal is Niva. Cool. Should I put a waterfall this side? Maybe I should add one this side. Yeah. I'm gonna add one this side. And then just place the leaves with the pattern on the other side, the falling leaves. Just drop that down there, and then quickly repeat that detail here. Something like that. Cam saying no. I don't know if I'm following the conversation. Alright, so we want to build in the deck here. That needs us to get the walls quick for the foundation. We quickly do the pattern again. 1, 1, 2, 3. Drop that up down there and build it up. Like that. Did I build it in? No, you see, I messed up. 1, 2, 3, there we go. Get the fences in here. Not sure we're gonna do the detailing of this now, but let's see. Oh, remember the cobble, gotta replace the stone quick. Just see what it's gonna look like in here. I think it's gonna drop down if I'm not mistaken. It sits at the bottom. So I'm not sure if we can do that with the structure. Sorry, we might have to remove the structure. Like that maybe. Cheers, Carib. Good luck with the studying. Slabs? Great idea. Great idea. All around it. That could work. Oh man. If somebody knows how to place campfires without it burning like this, please let me know. Because this gets a bit annoying. So Cammy's saying all around it. Oh, I see, I've made a mistake here with the pattern. So now I'm a bit confused because I use timber there. But if I shouldn't just stick with the concept, but then use... oak slabs here. I'm messing up there as well. And that's very important. I think we take that out. Let's invert it. So that's a nice step down. That's a bit weird, but I'll learn to live with it. And then let's quickly build in the campfires. Them out. So next question. Should I do a bigger portion? Like bring it out a bit more? Lengthen it? Take it out this side? I'm not sure. Let me know what you guys think, please. Alright, what's next? What's next on the list? I know Chip wanted stairs, yeah. I'll build them in once we get a better idea of how big we want to make this. So we have this docking station. We've got the waterfalls in place. I suppose we can add some more falling leaf details every here and there. One here maybe, upwards. Let's build one in here, like so. I love that detail, I really do. Thanks for that idea. Let's build this in here, break that a bit. I see you guys are answering. You want 6 blocks out and then make more room. So I suppose you're asking to build it out more in this direction. 6 blocks, so 2 more grids. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. We bring it up like that. 1, 2, 3. Let's get the fences in here. Now the next thing is, I definitely want to keep the cobble. But I don't know if it's necessary then, if we're gonna do that, to put the oak slabs in here. I think it's gonna not look that great with these slabs like that. I think it takes away from the, you know, that continuous deck, like the timber plank, the flow of the material. Just put the fire out. Actually quite like that. It's quite cool. I really like it. Then one thing that I have noticed, Karen's asking for darker slabs or trap doors. Where would you like the trap doors or slabs to replace these oak slabs? This house is becoming massive. But around the edges like this. Well, I was trying to keep with the oak theme and literally just use oak wood for this build. I know dark oak is a type of oak. Yeah, I was trying to a certain extent keep it resource friendly in terms of you have to go grind some material, but I know this is getting quite ridiculous if you're gonna go and farm so much wood to build something like this, because to be honest I'm not sure how practical this design is. I suppose if you are playing in a world and there's like 3 or 4 of you this would make some sense. I would build this for myself. Alright, so next up, Chip asked for some stairs. Yeah, no, okay. Sorry for having doubts, Chip. So someone need to work in the stair system. But I don't know if I want to put it at the end here or put it to the side. I really like this space. I think it was, what you see now. Bro, I don't know if I want to add a stair here, because I feel like if you add stairs to this, it takes away the floating aspect of it. I can place fences on slabs. Yeah. Well, because they are just gonna float. They'll still connect, but they'll just float like that. Alright, cool. Does this need to be bigger? I feel like you can run out here and you're just like fishing here the whole time. I think we might need to add some light here. I'm not sure how we can do that. But yeah, got the dock there. I think there's still a few more places I can finish up with this detail. Just break those really long lines. Maybe do it here. Fold it in like that. It's looking good. Yeah, got an idea? Let's hear it. I'm always open for good ideas. Mustn't neglect this. I am gonna have to chomp these down. I'm sorry. Oh man. We can't have that. That's unacceptable. Let me quickly fix it. Cam is asking, add a second layer of slabs on the bottom of the deck. Then you can add the stairs. Second layer of slabs on the bottom of the deck. I hear you, like under here. So the thing about adding stairs to the deck is, as soon as you add stairs, I feel like it loses the elegance or the cleanness of it actually just being like this floating deck like out on the water and on stilts. But the bigger I make this, and then if I do add stairs, then it won't be so bad, or it wouldn't take away that much. Where was the waterfall that I was trying to fix? Oh, come on. You've got to be kidding me. Alright, before I place the water, I just need to pull this in quick. I think that was the detail. Place the water in quickly and that's fixed. Maybe upside down stairs and then a fence. I see Niva's asking for more room. So I don't know if you're asking for more room to the deck or more rooms. And Cam's saying upside down stairs, then add a fence. Oh, here, and then add a fence on top of it. The thing with the upside down stairs are, I'd have to place them on this. So there's another option. Say for instance, let's say we're gonna make this this deck a bit bigger. So we're just going to build it out like that, and we'll experiment with that detail. 1, 2, 3. So I've got an idea. I'm not entirely sure if it's what you mean. So I'm just gonna build this in like we would. Now, if we drop the level, so say for instance we put the cobble here, and then we do something like this. I know those are not stairs now, but if we do that, or upside down stairs instead of the, I'm not sure if that looks better or worse, but then what we can do is we can add the campfires on top of everything. Like that. Cam, is that something that you were referring to? I'm not sure, because the issue is the fences go at the bottom of the blocks. The campfires. I can't place it at the top of it. It always goes to the bottom there. Okay, I'm saying that's not what he was thinking. It's very difficult for me to try to understand without having like an image or something to help. So we are gonna just bring this out. I'm just gonna finish the deck in here, and then we're gonna add stairs because it's a lot longer now, so I feel like the stairs won't take away from it. So we're just gonna put these campfires out very quickly. Thanks, Niva. Sorry, I just referred to the name that I see on the stream. So Cam saying replace the oak slabs with upside down stairs. Alright, I'm gonna do that like that. Okay, then you can add a fence on the stairs. Oh, so you want to put a fence around the deck. I understand. The thing then is, then you're gonna have like a room like this, which I'm not opposed to, if I'm being honest. I don't think it's bad. I just don't think that it's so clean. What if we do this? What if we try a little bit of that, but still try to keep it clean? So instead of adding the upside down fences, why don't we add cobble blocks like this instead of slabs there? Then we add the fences, but then it looks like the fences have like a structural post on the column block, so it gets connected there, and like it spans like that. What do you think about that, Cam? Oh, okay, cool. We can definitely go with that. Hey Rigged, welcome to the stream. Niva is saying that we can also add a chain instead of a fence. I think chains can look cool. I think they look a bit lighter. They read a bit lighter, so that could be really nice. I don't know how you're gonna make them connect, but I prefer that, to be honest. It reads a lot lighter. I don't know if we're gonna have to just add another block on this. I don't know if it's reading a bit too heavy now. But I do like that, not gonna lie. But now, pros and cons. The cobble blocks are starting to look quite heavy again. So maybe adding a slab won't look too bad. I don't think that looks too bad. The nice thing was that with the cobble block I could put lanterns on there because we need to light this place up. Not hating that. I know that the chains don't connect, but now with this detail we can add lanterns. We need to keep this area lit. So I don't know what if we can actually just do something like this. Do something like that and then have the lanterns hang like that. What do you guys think? So I don't know if it's the best idea to put the mossy cobble here. And now maybe we should just keep the fences like that. I think for now I'm just gonna do this. I'm a bit indecisive. Thanks, Niva. Do you guys think these lanterns like this is a bit too much? I'm not too sure. Add a leaf pattern around it. Around the deck like that. Let's see what we can do with the trapdoors then. Actually, I'm gonna pull that off. Oh, we missed one here. Right. Trapdoors, yeah, I was thinking the same. But it's gonna have to be something like it has to extend out. So it's gonna be very difficult. Let's put a pin in that and then get back to it a little later. I like the progress we've made. We've added a garden, added the school deck here. I think that we are gonna have to add some lighting here, if I'm being honest. We've added the waterfalls, we've added the leaf pattern, the hanging leaf patterns. I like that. Still need to build in the entrance. I think I'm gonna build this in off air, and I'll also build in the next stair off air as well, because you guys have most likely already seen it if you've been following the stream. I think what I'm gonna quickly do over here is build this in the new detail that we've done on the other side. So maybe on the edges like this, before I forget. I don't know if it takes away from the slenderness or the elegance of this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. gotta keep it lit, you know, so the mobs don't spawn. And it's good to repeat. Oh no, man. Why? It's good to keep the same pattern repeated all around the design. Welcome back to the stream, Trappy. You've joined us just in time for me to say thanks to everybody for joining the stream. Thanks for being part of part 3. I've had a lot of fun. I've appreciated all of the help and support. And that I'm gonna have to unfortunately end the stream, but there'll definitely be a part 4 to finish this monster of a survival. Well, it's actually an island house of. So I just want to say thanks for everybody for being part of this stream, for tuning in, for supporting, for helping me out. Yeah, and I'll see you guys in the next stream. Keep well. Until next time, guys. Cheers.